5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
On the third day, a wedding took place at Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there, and Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding.
Oh my God.
When the wine was gone, Jesus' mother said to him, "They have no more wine." They have no more wine. "Dear woman, why do you involve me?" Jesus replied. "My time has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Nearby stood 6 stone water jars, the kind used by the Jews for ceremonial washing, each holding from 20 to 30 gallons.
Wow.
And then he told them, Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the jars with water," so they filled them to the brim. Then he told them, "Now draw some out and take it to the master of the banquet." They did so. And the master of the banquet tasted the water that had been turned into wine.
That's really good.
He did not realise where it had come from, but the servants who had drawn the water knew, and said, "Everyone who brings out the choice wine first, and then the cheaper wine after the guests have had too much drink. But you have saved the best till now." This was the first of his miraculous signs Jesus performed in Cana of Galilee. He thus revealed his glory, and his disciples put their faith in him.
Well done.
Oh, I've lost my page. Sit down. Thank you. We're going to start in a minute. When one of those at the table with him heard this, he said to Jesus, "Blessed is the man who will eat at the feast in the kingdom of God." Jesus replied, "A certain man was preparing a great banquet and invited many guests. At the time of the banquet, he sent a servant to tell those who had been invited, 'Come, for everything is now ready.' But they all alike began to make excuses. The first said, 'I have just bought a field and I must go and see it. Please excuse me.' Another said, 'I have just bought 5 yoke of oxen and I'm on my way to try them out. Please excuse me.' Still another said, 'I have just got married, so I can't come.' The servant came back and reported this to his master. Then the owner of the house became angry and ordered his servant, 'Go out quickly into the streets and alleys of the town and bring in the poor, the crippled, the blind and the lame.' 'Sir,' the servant said, 'what you ordered has been done, but there is still room.' Then the master told his servant, 'Go out to the roads and country lanes and make them come in, so that my house will be full. I tell you, not one of these men who were invited will get a taste of my banquet.'" The end.
The next reading is taken from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 6, verses 46 to 49. The parable of the wise and foolish builders. "Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I say? I will show you what he is like who comes to me and hears my words and puts them into practice. He is like a man building his house, who has dug deep, deep, deep down for his foundations, and put in good foundation stones. Then he builds his house up tall and strong, using good materials, so it will last for a long time. Then, when the flood came, the torrent struck his house, but could not shake it. The gales blew like gales. The wind rained like rain, but they could not shake the house, for it was well built.
But the one who hears my words and does not put them into practice is like Frank here. He built a house on the ground without a foundation. The moment the torrent that struck the house, the moment the torrent struck that house, he had a bit of trouble. It collapsed, and its destruction was complete.
Oh, better.
Praise be the Lord, for this is his word.